Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. This thing is here,
Excellent.
and because we don't know the nature of this thing, I'm going to give us a map. That doesn't mean it's a combat situation, but just a map for clarification. Let's see if my map will pop up. Oh, this will do great. Where you? I'm gonna do some of you, some of you, some of you. Okay, this is almost gonna be accurate. We're gonna have to do a little bit of imagination to really make this sucker work. And that little bit of imagination is going to be, instead of a tree at the center of this, instead of this massive tree here in the middle, that's where our rock and everything is. Maybe I can hobble together a little bit of grass to put over here. Oh yeah. Just going to do some grassy ass. Like this. Go, maybe not quite so much like that there. No, we want to hide the shadows. Perfect. So it's more like that. And in the middle of it, we've got our brown thingy. And then we also have a rock, the fallen mushroom-shaped rock.
Penis rock.
The penis rock, yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. Just it feels like we're disturbing a grave here. And I'm not for that.
I mean, we are in the woods outside the dead river. I mean, I'm thinking tomb is pretty on the money on this one.
Anyway, this stone worm-like thing crawls out of the phallic rock, which I'm gonna find and insert into here. Oh, here we go. It's not gonna get more phallic than that. Boom.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. This music is way too peaceful for the intensity of our situation here.
Whoa, what, you saying this guy's dangerous, Neal? I think he's a chill bro. Maybe just wants to go away.
He could be super chill, so that's why we need something that's not super dangerous sounding, but maybe like a little what's going on, I'm not sure. This is a particular track, but I can't think of it right now. All right, and let's have everyone else drag their characters onto the thingy. Here's a buck, and we need a pepperoncini. There you go. Okay, and we also have our creature, which I will get a token for in just a moment. And you see it slithers out of the backside of this, I guess in the direction of Umbridge.
Me?
Well, you're on that side. That's the opposite side from where the wood thing is, and you were standing there.
Okay.
You put yourself in the path of it, Umbridge. You did this to yourself.
I'll step aside so I can keep walking away from the stone if it wants.
Alright, this is gonna have to do, even though this doesn't look anything like rock. No, that looks too much like a person. It will be misleading. Why is there no, like, earth snake, huh? Is it too much to ask for there to just be an earth snake token?
Is there a big worm?
Like, shitty worms.
Then he's a shitty worm.
I guess he's just gonna be a shitty worm.
Oh, you got a spider that's worm-like?
Here we go. You're
know.
gonna be... Ooh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're gonna be this purple worm-looking motherfucker.
Nice.
Probably shouldn't curse so much. I'm sorry for my cursing. Here we go.
Okay.
But imagine it's more stone-shaped and less purple-shaped. All right, cool. It starts to slither out, and immediately Umbridge backs away. Shag, what are you doing?
The fuck? Back away.
Portstein, what are you doing?
Back away.
And Pepperoncini?
I back away and pull out my lightstone in my hand and keep it covered.
But it's also daylight.
Daytime.
It is daytime.
But it's still a bright ass light. If it didn't like it the first time, we're gonna try it again.
Yep.
Okay. It slithers about a little bit. This comes over here. Over here. Slithers over here. It inspects the area, gets to this side and looks around. It clearly identifies the three of you. It seems to not notice Pepperoncini on the back side. And it slithers back into its rock and vanishes.
Okay. It slithers inside the rock like the rock isn't solid? Or because it's daylight so we can see its movement?
Right? It just walks into the rock. It defies logical, rational definitions.
And I have, Echoes of Magic has shown no magic on it.
No residual magic near that rock.
Magic found nothing on it either.
Do you, guys? I've got some rope. Do you think maybe we could just pull the rock away? Oh, it's far enough, and then we can at least get it some distance away, and then we can start working on this log problem we got going on.
I've got 50 feet of thin rope. What do you got?
I got 25 of silk rope.
All right. Yeah.
I have a crowbar and 50 feet of silk rope.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Need that silk rope.
All right. Rope around it, drag it out. We've got more than enough rope to do this.
Yeah. I think we used the 50 foot. That's our longest section.
All right. Which way? North, east?
So you're going to tie the rope around the rock and just try and pull the rock away?
Yeah, we're gonna tie right under the head, and then we're gonna use that, and we're gonna pull away.
If you pull tangential to the axis of the rock, you can roll it away easily.
That's fine, we can do that then. We tie it underneath the head though, and we pull tangentially so it doesn't slip off the bottom side, but it also got something that we don't need to get up there and retie it a bunch of times. We can kind of
Who's
pull
going to
against the
go
head.
close to the rock and be the one to tie it?
Me.
All right, Umbridge. 4 HP Minotaur.
Rope skills? Wait first. Anyone got rope skills first?
Yes,
Maybe you
I
just need to get it underneath, and then you can throw it back over the other side, and you can just tie a slip knot, and it'll just run down the line and tie
Because
itself.
I don't have rope skills, so no. Anyone? No.
I have rope use, yes.
Yeah, because you'd be better at doing a knot then.
You can say 10 feet away, right? You run 10 feet of rope underneath or 15 feet, whatever it takes. Underneath it, you throw it back over, tie a slip knot, and pull it tight as we pull away.
Sure.
That way you don't have to get next to it.
You're still going to have to wait. How I missed that.
Or
How
at
do
least
you?
the kobold doesn't need to get next to it. The minotaur still will.
Oh yeah, someone still has to go and attach it to the rock. Someone's going to have to go adjacent
I'm
to it
just
to do
saying that I
that.
can't make the knot. So if no one makes the knot, I could put it around it. Yeah.
So like if the rock's here and he runs a whole bunch of rope through the other side, he throws it back over the top, and then he ties a slip knot, and then the knot runs down the rope to pull it tight.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I'll go up. I'll go down here, get the rope fixed up. Which way is the tangential way? Direction, so I know where it's standing.
It'll be pulled this direction, is what it looks
All
like.
right.
This
Okay.
direction?
This way. Okay, here.
All right. So as you approach the rock to
Yeah.
begin to tie it around, something, probably the same
this
thing,
way.
leaps out at you. I'm going to need you to make me a surprise check. On a 1, 2, or 3 of a d10, you are surprised, unless you have really high perception that modifies it.
I got perception 10.
And I
Alright.
think you're a minotaur, you get a bonus to surprise.
Oh yeah, do too. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hard to surprise.
You are not surprised, so the two of you, I guess everybody, can pair off for initiative.
Oh, perfect. God damn it.
Well, good luck. May your AC be strong.
Yeah. Sorry. Get on the grid.
All right, everybody has rolled initiative. Buck Portstein, you see the weird snaky thingy leap out, and you're the first one to react. You're so fast, Buck.
I'm going to magic missile it.
You hit it for 6 points of magic missile damage. Ooh, this thing actually does not have that much HP, despite its devastating attacks. And I do mean devastating attacks. It does not have a lot of hit dice.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. I pass.
All right, you hit it for 6. Let me try and mark this up here. I can do math, I swear. That should be right. Yeah, you whap it good. And pepperoncini goes.
We dart it. How many do you want? Just one?
One now, rest at the end. 21
Fine.
will hit.
1 damage.
Nice.
1 point of damage. All right. It
Good roll,
barely notices it. Let me just double check, make sure it doesn't have any special resistances I'm not aware of. We're good. All right. Its turn rolls around. It finishes its attack as it leaps out of this thing, and it will.
Time as me.
I guess
And
you
all of
and
us.
the 3 of you all go at the same time. It makes an attack against you. A single attack is a 15 plus 3 is an 18.
Match.
Oh god, it's gonna hit you for
Die.
possibly goodbye damage. Just put yourself in a place to accept character death.
I've died like 3 times last episode. Seriously.
Oh
now.
my god, you take oh shit, what is this? 14 damage.
Yeah,
As
dead.
you're dead as this granite-like snake comes out and it brings a large pseudopod up and just bitch slaps you from the head to toe, leaving this not only like broken bones but massive rock abrasions, like you slid off your motorcycle with no protection sort of abrasions across your body.
Does he get his attack before he dies? Because same time?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, all right. 1 moment.
I'm so sorry.
Thou heart, I stab at thee.
Oh, unfortunate. Your blow goes wide. You're dead, McTacky. Again.
All right.
beautiful
Can I have
man.
another character walk in a few rounds?
Find something
dwarf.
appropriate. Sure.
I got a dwarf this time. Yeah.
A random dwarf
just
walking
walking.
through the area? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
He's sitting on a scroll.
Yeah, I cast
Tell me
magic.
when I can walk in.
All right, you hit him with a magic missile, Shag. And on the same round that it exits the stone, it returns to the stone.
I get my 2 more attacks though?
At the end of its turn, it goes back
Oh.
into the stone, and so your last 2 attacks are like poised, and then it's gone.
It just fucking killed Umbridge.
It just fucking killed Umbridge and then vanished into the rock again. But it did look wounded, badly wounded.
All right. Throw a rock at the rock.
It hits the rock and bounces off. Now there are 2 rocks nearby. More places
Take
for
my
it to
dart
hide.
in with it. So my dart was stuck in it. I don't know how it did damage, but my dart did. Did the dart meld into the stone, or did the dart drop at the edge of the stone? I'm trying to see if it can carry things in
That's
there.
a
with
great question.
Or if it was
I believe the dart is on the ground near the edge of the stone.
so it's not druidic then, because druids can have that merge in.
Well, interesting. I don't know,
When
guys.
did the snake jump out at Umbridge? Was it when he touched the rock, or?
I got
When he got
near
really
it.
close to it.
Yeah, when I got near to put the rope over it.
Okay, then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the magic power of 24 move speed, and basically do a high speed, as close as I can get to it. Does anything happen?
That's a great question. Let me
And is it even fast/aware enough to?
Yeah. I don't even think it.
No, it doesn't do react at all.
All right. Cool. Then I'll just like turn around up here. Yeah. Do it again.
It doesn't notice you either.
Man, you
Jag, do you think you can get a rope underneath it? And then maybe I can cast the mount spell and have it pull it away?
Oh yeah, I like that. Come back
So-
here.
That's the most effective. I think that's accurate. I'll be riding it and
Oh,
pulling
the
it.
third pass though. Hold on, that third time as you're just walking past, that's
No,
when
no.
it leaps.
Didn't you see what I did? I like went this way.
He went around it that time.
Yeah,
Oh, I saw you
specifically
just go
went-
straight here.
No, he
Oh,
left
there
space.
was like a thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely like did that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind then.
And yeah, I know. Yeah, this time I'll like have the rope end in a rough circle, so I can get it around the head there, and
Wait.
take off again.
The head is resting on the ground, right? You're gonna have to. I don't know what you mean by rough circle, right? Like you've got an angle.
So basically, like
up-
I've got it
propped up.
hanging out. So the point is, like, if I lay it on there and then I pull it taut from this side, the idea is that it's either very tough or we can all three of us pull on enough to get it to slip up under the head.
See what you're saying, yeah?
I'm sorry. I'm too stupid to understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm going to.
So I've got the rope in a loop. All right.
All right.
Got the rope in a loop, and it's kind of like lasso sort of deal. And as I pass it, I'm going to like kind of toss it up overhead, so one side is there and then one side is resting against the ground. So here, let's.
So weave the
my
rope
lack of-
without getting close to the rock itself.
Yeah. So if it's like that, the rope is like kind of doing this sort of deal
Right.
with this here. So that way, and I can make several attempts at it. You can like jimmy the rope around, so then this side goes up under here, and then we just have a rope there around that stuff.
Right. But the head is still resting on the ground, right? So how do you get it under the head so it goes under the shaft?
You pull really hard and you try until it succeeds.
Oh, so you're just gonna like try and tug it so it'll slip underneath of this. Okay, that's gonna be tough because this is a heavy ass rock, right? This ain't no like pebble on the
sure.
ground. It's like a what
Yeah,
do we
but
say,
I
3 or
mean,
4
like,
foot
how
tall.
much is actually contacting the
You're just pulling underneath the bottom, so it's slipping under the
pulling
head.
under-
Either way,
feet
you're
up
going
a
to like need to do the equivalent of lifting that end of the rock up. You're gonna have to
I
like
mean, yeah,
lift
yeah.
that much weight.
You're really just
by
rolling
pulling a
over it
rope,
more than
right?
lifting. It's more of a roll than a lift, right?
I mean, the rock must still go off the ground by
Like I
the
said, there's still
height
three
of the
of us
rope.
like pulling on this rope.
Mhm.
We can
Plus a horse.
try it multiple
It's like
times.
if you were to get a rope around the back of a car and try and pull it under the car by passing it under the tires, right? That's the kind of the concept we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a little bit more favorable because of the upper lip. Like, yeah, I can see where you're going with the car. Because it'll be.
Yeah.
I agree, it'll be difficult.
Okay. Yeah, I
But-
just want to make sure I understand what you're doing. We can definitely try it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm all on board. All right.
Yeah.
So you make yourself a nice big loopy loop, and
Yeah.
you're gonna try and put it over the head of the rock.
Sure. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it while zooming past.
All right. So to do it quickly while you're zooming past, I'm gonna want you to make me an attack roll with the rope against AC 8. Something easy,
Okay.
but something that might not happen on the first shot. You might need to do a couple of passes.
Sure. Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
So your first pass, it doesn't land quite good, and the creature
Second
will try and make a snap, like a leaping out of the thing and whapping you as you go past. So it'll get an attack roll here. Is a I swear I can do math. A 16 gonna hit you.
Yeah, it will.
All right. So this snake worm thing like lunges out
So
and
Even at
whaps you
the
with
same
something.
high speed deal that I was doing last time,
Yeah. Out of character, you zoomed past it and was like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I think I'm ready now." And that's why on the third one, it was going to try and get you. It took a little while to adjust to like the kobold high-speed maneuvering, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Like a predator waiting for its prey to assess its prey's movement. So that hits you for 2d8 damage. 6. Only 6 this time around. Last time it was a 6 and an 8. All right. So you get whapped as you zoomy past it.
And I miss.
And you missed.
Yep.
Yep. You can still do it again as the creature retreats back into the rock.
Okay.
So
I
is
can
it
still
just
do that again. But instead, I'm like, all right, this is bullshit, and I'm just gonna like lasso it.
I'm just gonna try and lasso it like regular.
Yeah, from
Okay.
a distance away.
All right. Give me a regular attack roll against AC 10. I guess I think a lasso is probably a little harder than just tossing it to the side.
Sure.
There you go.
Good enough.
You get it over the head, and the three of you can gather to heave and hoe.
Yep.
Let's see. Why doesn't the person with the highest strength give me a strength check at +2 for the additional help?
I'm not
That's
there
how
yet.
additional strength work. Yeah, we'll get you in shortly.
Yeah,
Who's
this is
got the
gonna be
highest
a fun
strength?
time between the 3 wizards. Who's got the highest strength? I've got 10.
13.
There you go.
Buff Buck.
All right.
Oh yeah, because he drank those potions. That's right.
Yeah.
So +2 is 22.
22.
Already +2.
All right. You give it a good tug, and it doesn't quite work. Not quite yet. You can spend as many minutes as you want doing this. Each minute is 1 attempt, or each attempt is 1 minute.
Sure.
And you guys are a good distance away now, so go ahead and give it another one. No, that's not gonna cut it. Give me your 3rd minute of attempt. Nope, and it's down. Oh no, that's a 21. Well, that still doesn't pass. On this 3rd attempt is when the thing begins to slither out again, and I assume you're all over on the same side, heaving and hoeing.
Yeah, for sure.
But you had blessing +2 from the temple then, and it was a strength check. So that should
Yeah,
have
so that would be a 22 plus 2 is a 24. It's still shy of our
been.
target
Sorry
number.
to butt in. Sorry to butt in.
It's
From the
okay.
grave.
And that's when the creature comes on out again.
So the rope, we would be like towards the end of the rope because we're trying to stay away from it. It was a 50-foot rope. How much of that rope did we lose tying that knot? Because
Well,
then we're
you-
going to be that distance
Great
away from the
question.
thing.
You've also got my rope attached to that rope, so
Let's see. You probably lost a good 10 feet on that. So
Probably.
then your rope is at most 40 feet.
So the closest person's at 25?
Yeah, that makes sense.
10, yeah, 25. So the strongest person's usually in the front, right? Followed by the weakest people. That's how that goes?
Something like that.
Sure. Something like that. So we're like,
No. No,
like
no, no.
over here or some shit.
Bucky's in the back. Staying away from this thing that killed Umbridge.
That's fine. I'll be up front. We'll take it.
All right. It emerges one more time when a dwarf comes running out of the woods. And approaches.
All right, it's you again. There's a rock. We need help with it. There's also a worm.
There's a
in the rock.
dead minotaur next to the rock.
Yeah.
Bonds.
Also, it's time to roll for initiative because this thing is ready to kick some ass and chew some bubblegum, and it's all out of bubblegum.
Because it hasn't been invented yet. God damn it.
All right, I draw my dagger. Let's go.
What is that thing?
I don't know, but we're killing it.
Needs to die, my
Okay.
friend.
It's like a truck, too.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a fully loaded cart. There we go.
Ascending. Buckportstein with the low initiatives. Are you rolling a proper D10, Buckportstein, with all these
I need to
twos?
roll. Sorry, my bad. 9.
Well, I didn't roll a 2 this time.
Why does your initiative say 2 then?
Don't know.
My
Did you have your
God.
token collect?
Didn't click his token, did he?
Oh, maybe
My
that's-
God.
Hold on.
The horrors of it.
still rolls a 2.
There we go. Same roll.
Same roll. Okay, Buck Porcine with the 6. The creature is before you. It hisses. It slithers. It's ready to eat your brain. Oh, bash your brains in.
Between these guys. Just
And then?
over here.
And then?
And then I'll cast Enlarge on myself.
Ooh.
I increase my size by 40%.
So instead of dealing 2 damage, you can deal 2.8.
Yep.
Nice. All right. The creature goes. It slithers, following the rope, coming to the first person that's holding it, Pepperoncini, and it takes its big, abrasive pseudopod that could grind things into fine powders and smashes it in your general direction. With a natural 18 plus 3 is a 21 to hit. Oh my god. Pepperoncini, what is your AC?
17.
Oof.
You sure it's not a 16? Because then it would crit you and do 48.
No, it's a 17. Thank you. So I drew our dagger.
Ah, so close to critically you, but it doesn't quite.
So probably dead.
It does 2d8 damage. You have 8 HP?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 50-50 chance of surviving. It does 8 damage exactly. You are rendered unconscious by the abrasive pseudopod of the monster. Pepperoncini's turn comes around. You're at exactly 0. No death saves. You're good. We don't do death saves, but no bleeding out. Shag, the monster has arrived.
Cast Magic Missile at it.
You hit it for 8 damage. It is almost dead. And it hisses.
Bitch. And,
Hans.
run this way.
Get it, Mr. Gruber?
Hans Gruber.
14 to damage.
Well, that's initiative.
Oh,
Oops.
did you already have... Oh. 16 to hit is gonna hit it. Wait,
Right.
hold on. No, it has AC 17. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
This rock hide!
Yep, it's got really high AC. All right, let's roll initiative again. The large creature rolls poorly on initiative. It's almost dead. Thank God you've got wizards that don't need to hit AC. They can just do true damage.
Unfortunately, I'm out.
I'm out.
Oh, you're out of magic missiles? Yes!
I've got my crossbow and my axe.
I had 1.
Buck, how do you roll these 2s all the time, man? What are you doing?
Stop hacking.
That's a dagger, right? Dagger speed.
Dagger speed is... No, dagger is 2 plus your 1 is 3.
Okay.
Cheap. It's fine. Your turn, Buck. I'm just...
Okay. Do I get 2 attacks with daggers?
You get 2 throws, 1 attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll run up with the dagger and try to strike it.
Holy shit! The 5 HP giant wizard runs into battle, hits a 21! You hit it! You hit it! It has AC 17, you do 2 damage to it. Plus 40%, which is 2.8 damage, which still is 2 damage. And the creature falls. It hits the ground and dissolves into a pile of sand.
Shut down. One more.
I'm gonna collect the sand. It looks like special sand.
Your pal here, everyone no medicine?
I mean...
He's stable, but, just check on him.
Oh, let's
I'm gonna tower over Hans.
Well, I'm a dwarf, so that's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go over to Umbridge and be like, God's bless you, that was shitty. Hope the afterlife doesn't suck. I'm using your medicine, hope you don't mind.
And he's also got that potion you gave him, remember?
Oh shit, yeah, he's got the potion.
What potion do you have?
Spider climb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
It's
take
not
that.
useful for him, but it's got. You can grab the spider climb potion. That's pretty much the main useful thing here, and all the light stones, blah blah blah. Nothing else interesting.
Yeah, sure, I'll take the Spider Climb potion, and then I will go. I'll try and find the medicine kit All right.
I got medicine kit. Yeah.
I don't know how to use this, but we can at least bandage him up and shit.
Neal, can I crack open the box?
Yeah, you can go down there. It's kind of big. You are giant now, though, and you already have 14 strength. So I think with your massive size, you can just like grab the logs and like
Nice.
rip them apart. And after removing the first log, you can clearly see in this improvised, oversized sarcophagus is a human warrior laid out here. It's a young man. He's got chainmail on, and he's got an arming sword that he's holding in both of his hands, clutched over his body. There's a shield next to him as well, and a few other small belongings that are clearly his. You know, there's a bag of money over here. There's like the whetstone that he uses to sharpen his sword next to him over here. Here's like some cloth and oil that he uses to keep his gear in good condition, right? All the tools that a seasoned adventurer fighter might need to have on them, buried here under this rock.
Interesting. And
All right.
he's dead.
He doesn't need this anymore.
How long till I'm conscious?
1d4 hours.
All right, we're still not going to be there, but I'm just curious.
Yep.
Roll the d4. 1 hour.
You know, it's all that bandaging and whatnot.
Good work.
Mm-hmm.
Good work.
All right. Well, this is your
Excellent.
find. It's not my find, but I'll.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. I'm not.
Why the fuck were you out here?
Mate.
What are you doing out
Yeah,
here?
what were you doing out here, bud?
Oh, I was just doing something.
Something.
I'm sure.
Do you want me to ask me your personal business?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Yeah, what you got? What's
I
done?
start just like handing stuff up. I'll take out the sword, hand it up.
Yeah. And by the way, Hans does have a shovel on his
The
back.
bag of
so-
money I'll like toss up to Shag. So we'll just start funneling this stuff out.
How much is in here? Let's see here. Neal, how much is in
The
there?
bag, it
Yeah.
contains 15 gold, 20 silver, 15 copper.
He was poor as fuck. All right. Let's see here. All right. We got. All right. Let's see here. There's that. Fuck. Let's just stay here, and then in the morning, our friend there can cast detect magic on it.
I got an hour. Once I'm up, I can cast. I've got 3 mana left. Unless Neal says I can't cast spells for being knocked unconscious.
You
Unless I'm the
got
wizard.
to 0 exactly, so you're fine. If you had been in the negatives, you would be in trouble.
This guy
Okay.
is clearly dead though, right?
Umbridge?
Oh yeah,
The
he's
guy
like,
on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Umbridge is dead. The other creature turned to a pile of sand. So,
Behind the coffin.
And the body is the
the body.
decomposed?
It's not well decomposed at all. It's been inside a pretty solid sarcophagus here. It has some decomposition, but
especially now that we
it's-
opened it up to the air.
Yeah, but not that much.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's. Yeah, we
All right,
get
so
everything out of there.
He's wearing
Yeah.
armor, right?
Chainmail, arming
Yeah,
sword,
let's-
shield.
Let's leave the armor he's wearing in there for now. So I don't want to bother with that if it's non-magical.
Okay. Sure.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll chill for an hour till I wake up.
Yep.
All right, cast the detect magic. That's all my mana.
All right. The magic is on the arming sword. It is a faintly magical arming sword.
I can't use those.
Yeah, I think it's too difficult in Shenanigans to bother identifying things like this. So we'll just say at the end of the session, you can identify it because it's only a +1 sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
All
Well,
right.
Very good.
Very solid.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. All right, cool. Here's the sword.
I mean, arming sword, money, chainmail, shield. Does anyone need chainmail or a shield?
Mm.
No.
Well, I can. It's people sized there, right? It's not halfling sized.
Yeah.
Right. It's real people sized.
So I got no use.
How much money was it?
Yeah,
15
gold,
gold,
20 silver, 15 copper.
That's the one.
No.
Yep.
You splitting that or you keeping it?
You can keep it.
All right. Yeah. Sure. I'll keep
It's all
it.
yours. I'm not part of this.
I don't know it exists, so if he doesn't bring it up, I don't know it's there.
Alright. And I think from here, it's just a... What else do you want to do, actually? I don't know what it is.
We're going to avoid where we encountered the river snake skeleton.
River creature of death?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say, Pepperchoni, here's the sword. I know you like magic shit.
Hell yeah, I do.
You can look at it, whatever it is that gets your rocks off, or do your with it. And then, I don't know, we can sell it, give it to someone else. I know you can just hang on to it.
We can sell it when we get back to town, or maybe
Or you could hang on to it, give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Or I could hold on to it. I like look at him.
My friend, I really want to spend some time and learn how it works, and maybe at the end of it I can give it back to you. But I need to spend some time with this for sure. I need to figure out what it does, what's all going on. It's what I look for. Every day I look for these things. I don't always get them, man. I almost never get these.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll take the arming sword then. I'll put it on my sheet.
Excellent. And how are you going to get home? It's a long way home. Also, Hans, who are you? What are you doing here? What are you doing in the woods?
This is the second time he's conveniently popped up for us.
What?
I can live with this.
I was just on my way to Outlast to watch the Colosseum games. Then I heard the battle going on.
Okay.
I was just on my way to Outlast. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, nothing interesting.
Are you going to head back with the party to Berkshire, or are you going to head on the way to Outlast?
I'll head back, yeah.
To?
Berkshire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just head back.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Can dwarves use asper shields or not? Because they're
Yes.
pretty small. Yeah.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just grab Umbridge's old shield and put it on my new guy.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're gonna head back. Would you want to draw me the path that you can use to return, so I know which encounter groups to roll for? Because we've got enough time for another encounter if the rolls go right.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You guys cool with that one? Stop in Darcis,
Yeah.
and then back to Berkshire.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
We don't want to just go straight east and then south? Do we need to go through Darcis or something?
Just re-up on supplies and whatnot.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, are we moving the same day that I got knocked unconscious, or are we waiting a day?
Oh yeah, we're moving the same day.
Yeah, it was that morning, so you'll just be struggling all day.
That's fine. I just have no mana. That's where I'm at. It's all good.
Okay. Let's roll for encounters on the way back.
AC goes up by 1.
You guys go towards the river and cross it without any problem, making it back to Darcis without any problem. It's a 4-day journey across the plains, another 1-day journey through the woods. First day in the plains is fine. Second day in the plains is fine. Third day in the plains is barely fine. You see a pack of gnolls, maybe like 30 gnolls in the distance, but they're not coming in your direction. They're going in a different direction. Fourth day... Fourth day might be something.
Arming swords.
What is it? Run
Can't be
into
the rock. That's dead.
Are you sure this takes place after the rock died? It could have happened. This could take place before the rock was killed.
Oh my god.
Time is fluid. Anything can happen. You can't rely on anything. What did I roll?
Just depends if Neal's using the old table or not.
Coming along the path, I guess it's not really a path, coming over the hills, that lower section of the Tempian range there, is a lone person, a lone figure. It is a young woman. She's got on blue and white striped robes that sort of have like a spiral shape to them. She leans heavily on an oaken staff that sort of creates like a branch that might hold something in the top, although nothing's being held in there. The bottom of it has some nice brass fittings, although the very bottom of the staff looks more like roots coming out of it. She presses on as she walks. And she has a blue hood pulled up just high enough to, block the sun from hitting her without, covering her eyes or obscuring her vision.
That's it, probably. Yeah, well, traveler. I mean, she's minding her own business. There's no need to.
Hey, old lady.
Excuse me.
Don't be rude.
How old do you think I am? Says the young lady.
Don't mind him.
He's a teenager. He has no
posture just made me think that you were older.
What? I have never been so insulted in my... Wait a minute. Are you Shag, the roller skating kobold?
Why?
It's a kobold with roller skates.
Is it possible that there's another kobold with roller skates?
It most certainly is not impossible. I mean, how many kobolds there are in the world? It is not impossible.
The number of roller skates in the world makes it seem impossible that there could be two.
Improbable.
Well, you most definitely sound like Shag, the roller skating kobold. No other kobold I've ever spoken to has spoken so eloquently and clearly. I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of your work. I've heard all of your stories, or at least some of them, and, I just didn't ever think I would meet you. Where's the dragon?
Oh, actually, that's part of the reason why we're out here. I need a part, and I had to go get some shit. I had to fix them, and unfortunately, it was either do this or go to Gnome.
Ooh, I hear that Gnome's a wonderful place to visit.
No,
It's awful.
It was awful.
It was horrendous.
I've never been.
You don't want to go. You are better for not having it gone. But if that's what you like, all right, yeah. If that's what you like, then try it out. It's not that hard to get to.
Well, I've never been. I'm only setting out on my 4th quest from Shenanigans. So
All on your own?
All on my own. Yep. Cool. I've got a package I've got to deliver in Darcis for Desmond. You must know him.
Definitely. You're gonna want to be careful. We saw like a big old group of gnolls yesterday.
Yeah, to go on
Watch
the map.
this, she says, and she snaps her fingers and vanishes from sight. And then says, "Can you see me?"
How long's that last?
Now that I can see where you're standing, that's
I
great.
cast detect magic.
4 of those do you have?
You cannot see her with detect magic. It does not detect invisible creatures.
Oh, really?
I was wondering.
Yeah, because it's invisible. The detection is also invisible, so you have to see invisible creatures to detect the magic of the invisibility spell.
Or have true seeing.
Or have, one of those things.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, what of my work is your favorite?
God, I better remember what Shag has done now.
Let's look up Shag's episode
Is it
on the
maybe
wiki.
the magic stuff, or is it
Arsenic.
Well, to be honest,
Arsenic.
I just think it's really fascinating that there's a wizard kobold, first off, and who speaks like a regular person, secondly, and has a mechanical dragon that breathes fire and sometimes flies, and has magic rollerblades. Really, It's such an odd figure to have.
I breathe a sigh of relief as like, okay, it's none of my dirtier deeds. Excellent.
You see the grass beginning to move, and she says, well, I have to be on my way. I'm on a tight schedule. Apparently, this is a very, very important mission for Desmond, and I'm the only person he could trust with it. So I've got to go.
Well,
all right, good luck. Don't use up all your invisibility spells at once.
Of course not. Just to show off every now and then.
Well, wait till you get a fireball. That one's a real kicker.
Not there yet. One day though. One day soon, hopefully.
I understand.
Okay. And you guys continue on your way. Last check for the woods. No encounters in the woods, and you guys make it back to Shenanigans. Safe and sound. Now, loot distribution. Who gets what?
Yeah.
I mean, all we had was like the +1 sword and like. 15.
And some cash, some real cash.
Some chump
15
change.
gold. 15 gold is 150. No, $1,500 plus another 300 in silver. So that's $1,800 plus some craft copper.
That's true. We've had some really high money ones recently.
We got 40 in coins each, and then we got like a bunch of gem.
Ambers.
Well, sometimes you guys make huge amounts of money. Sometimes you come back broke. Sometimes you lose money. And this is just a nice, easy haul.
So, are y'all gonna make me sell the arming sword?
No.
That's really what it's gonna come down to. Because if not,
you do with it as you will.
Hey, take
your treasure map.
You got him.
well, we get to level up too, right? So I go to level 3. I assume. Do I get 75 experiences?
You will get 75 experience. Oh,
Okay,
I had
cool.
already tallied it all up, and I somehow closed it. All right. So, I'm just going to let's do experience now. And let's turn on Shenanigans music because you're back in town. The first encounter you guys came across was the bear.
Well, I don't get experience for that one.
No,
Right.
no, you don't. Where is... There we go. There's the slaughter docks. So the big bear was worth 420 experience. I'm gonna say the little bear was worth maybe 60, and the bear in the hole was worth 0.
What? Are you kidding?
It didn't pose a threat. No, you don't get experience for things that don't pose threats.
I would think that was worth negative experience.
No.
Don't say that. I'm going to get my 75.
The sandling also provides 420 experience.
For that one.
Is that like sentient, or is that just like a monster out of curiosity?
I don't know.
All right.
What do you think?
Okay. I don't know. That's what I was asking. I was curious.
Today's quest is a simple first level quest that's worth 500 for it. And let's see, we had some interesting and good roleplay going on between with the Tinker and with the librarians and everything. So let's add an extra 200 for the role playing. And you guys ran from the water naga, understandably. And you did shove the dead body back down the river. You put it back on its course. That was kind of a nice thing you didn't need to do. We can toss in a little bit of extra experience for that. And we'll divide it between...
I was there for the last fight though, and I was part of the combat at the last fight.
Yeah, but I do feel like your character died and then you rolled in a new character at the very end, so...
All right, fair enough. If you don't want to...
All right, we'll give everybody... Here, this is how we're going to do it. Will, Connor, Matt, you each get 500.
Oh boy.
And... not Umbridge anymore. Fake Umbridge. Hans, you can take home 100.
Thank you.
What's the level 4 EXP, just out of curiosity, for wizards? Not that it really matters. 10k?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, something like that.
10k.
Cool. All right, so we get to roll some HP. Hell yeah. And some mana.
All right, let's see it rolled.
6. All right.
Nice.
Very good.
Let's see if we can get some more mana. Key 13. Another 5 mana. We've had horrible mana rolls so far, so all right.
All right.
3.
Good job, everybody.
Before we sign out of here, since Pepperoncini is no longer to be running around here, she wants to open up her paper making shop. Or he wants to open up his paper making shop here.
Oh, yeah?
He's got the skills for it, yeah. He's got all the paper making, he's got administration, he's literate. He's good to go.
Fantastic.
Just makes books and paper. That's what it's up to.
Okay. You make yourself a paper making shop somewhere in town. You'll have to probably rent some space. I don't think you have enough money to buy a house or shop.
How much is it?
Like 200,000 copper. So
I've
that's
got
2,000 gold.
How much gold?
2,000 gold.
2,000? No, I'm not at 2,000. I'm like halfway. Ooh, depends. If I sell that arming sword, I do. I've got some magical items I can sell. I don't know. It depends. Can I trade out that magic book for the shop?
No.
No, 2 not enough.
Well, 2, like, finding a person to buy a magic book is going to be a hard thing. Finding someone who wants to pay top dollar for it. Right, you could probably find someone who doesn't know much about magic who might buy it as a curiosity for like 50 copper or something. But if you want like big monies, you'll need to like find a wizard who might want it or whatever.
The paper alone's worth more than that, so hell no. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just sit on it. We'll just rent it out, I guess. That's fine. We got 69 gold plus some change and other stuff. I don't know how much it is a month. Got our amber gems. I think we can work out a deal. Just rents out the shop, yeah. Works on saving up money to buy it. It's going to be
already. Excellent.
That Naga thing in the river, way too scary.
Yeah.
Water Naga? Yeah. That lightning bolt was pretty bomb.
Yeah,
it was its only 3rd level spell, but still. It's cast as a 5th level wizard, and then it's got 8 hit dice. Yeah.
That's just scary.
It was a little scary.
It literally got Mitaki killed. It's one lightning bolt.
Well, no. I mean, it wounded him.
A pretty weak spike. Then I died because of it in the next fight.
Yeah. It's hard to judge causality.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for Shenanigans this week. This is going to be our last Shenanigans for August. We will have Shenanigans on the 7th of September, and from every Saturday from there on out. Any final words? We're going to say goodbye to Will.
Yeah, bye guys. It's been fun. I'll see y'all around. We've got our new show coming out at the beginning of September, so September 8th. So we'll be back around for that one day later with me and Connar, who's, I don't know which way on cameras, if he's that way or this way. So whichever way he is.
He's to your right?
To my right. So
to
my
the side
right
that you're leaning on. Yeah, with the direction you're leaning.
Perfect. And then other than that, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Excellent.
Great playing with you, Will.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
McTacky, how does it feel to lose yet another character so quickly?
One day I'll get to level 3.
Level 5 used to be.
Away.
That's the worst. One day, it used to be that level 5 characters were hard to get to. Now it's looking like the 3rd level characters are the cutoff points.
Well, meanwhile, Bucks. How much HP Bucks got at level 4?
He's got 5 HP.
5
HP at level 4.
And he has
3 ones.
Except for this session, he has almost died every single session he's played.
I mean, I almost died this session.
I didn't even get hit.
I finished 1 round in front of the.
You didn't even get hit, fuck.
I died twice last week. Whatever.
Nice.
Bridge got 1 shot from my max HP.
2d8 could have killed you from full HP to dead Z's actually really easily. Yeah. 2d8 is nasty damage.
Gross.
Right.
So gross.
Yeah. Well, over the next 2 weeks, I'll be updating the wiki during Neal's downtime, pushing more of those recaps out. I could really use help getting all these old Shenanigans episodes recapped if you like this.
The recaps are very useful. When I was going back and trying to sort out the Dicing with Death episodes or characters to see which ones to favorite, I had to look at their recaps of each of the episodes to figure out who they were, because I didn't even remember who the hell Fenric was, you know? So the recaps are useful and wonderful, and if you guys want to help out, the wiki's there for everyone to edit.
Yeah, I just finished the recaps for Classic Roleplay and of Age of Strife. They're all finished now.
Nice. Well, that is going to be it, everybody. This was Shenanigans. We will see you in a couple of weeks with more Shenanigans. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.